here's the Trio and the video that I talked about the other day when I was doing the HP 7-inch with the Atom Intel processor in it. I said I'd be back on with the Trio. I'm getting a lot of questions and I'm trying to address them as best I can. Like I've said in the very beginning from when I've done all this, I'm not an Android expert. I just like this stuff. I tinker quite a bit. There are a few people on YouTube that do Android stuff that are a little bit more critique to some of the questions. I hope I can answer as many as I can. One of them is the screen freezing when it boots up to the i9A core thing before the actual Trio starts up on the boot. I've suggested that if you can get it to come up, go to your settings and do factory restore data reset and just try to get the whole thing over again. My other method was, I think it was either my second video or my third, where I stated that on the side over here, you could take a small pin and put the small pin in the hole right here, like a paper clip or something, and hold it in and count to about 5 and then release, and then hold on the power and see if you can get it up. If you can't get in, try that. Another problem people were having was with it screen. If you can't touch it anywhere because it will jump around. And then another one was rotation problems, where it wouldn't go from portrait to landscape. Some of these little problems can be fixed. This does have text to speech if you have a problem where you can't understand the tablet that well. Of course, you know there's the security settings. Accessibility is where you find the talkback and the text sizes. Here's the button that some people seem to be accidentally clicking too, that I got a question, is to make sure the auto rotate is clicked on. Another one is the touch and hold delay. This seems to be solving the problem with the screen glitching around a little too much. You have short, medium, and long. So going into this and adjusting this may help with that too. Of course, you all know where the developer options are. These have a few settings in here that you might want to play around with too. But use these settings at your own, I don't want to get in trouble for saying, yeah, click this, click that, click this, click that. So I don't want you getting mad. So this stuff is stuff that you should read up on. Good web page to go to understand a few things is Google, and also go to XDA. And also one of my sites that I was a moderator on for a while, which is the Android Tablet Zone. There's a lot of good forums on there for a lot of tablets, a lot of unknown tablets, and a lot of China tablets. But these are some of the things I wanted to cover because of the questions that I've been getting, and I wanted to go over the stuff just a little bit slower to help some people understand. Another question was about SD card. Now, the thing with the Trio is, I think the internal memory for, like, when you put the SD card in is partitioned. So you have two partitions. You got the smaller partition, you have a larger partition. So you're never not going to have a total of 16 gigs or 8 gigs or anything on a tablet. You got to always have it split, some split or larger. And then you have a smaller, for OS, it's just like a computer, laptop, desktop, or anything. It's got to have some of the hard drive space or whatever your space is using has to be used for the OS. And of course you have your battery. And you see it says I have 5 hours and 34 minutes left on the battery. And of course I just was talking about storage and display, which you can Your brightness level should be, you can adjust that too. I always have it about right in the middle, 50%, most probably a little under. That also helps with battery life too. And of course you got your sounds and your Wi-Fi and other things. Location services, a lot of stuff like in there, I turn all that off. I notice that if I don't use location services and I don't use the global or whatever it is, it also helps save on battery life. So I'll go back to my home screen and talk about a couple of the apps real quick. As you can see, I've put a few more on, but the BS player I use quite a bit for some of my videos and stuff for the WAV files or whatever you're using. I like Clean Master. Clean Master is really good about killing off everything in the cache fast, so that it enables the tablet to run a little smoother. Everybody should always go out and look for whatever they feel makes their tablet run a little bit better. That's what I use. Chrome is on here, and I like Chrome. There's people that don't like Chrome. Also, with the Trio, a lot of you are having problems with it. Contact Mach Speed. They have a Facebook page and a Twitter page. You go at them on that page. Please don't take it out on me. The Trio is a hit or miss tablet. I'm lucky. I got one that seems to be running pretty good at this time. I have no other problems. So, what you might want to do is, I got this one here, which is the Juice Defender, and I like that. This is the Juice Defender, the bigger one, the Pro. I went ahead and got the Pro because it has a lot of settings. It also has advanced settings for overclocking and other applications that can be used, which is the ultimate. It takes a little while to get the understanding of it, but what I've used of it I really like. So, of course, some of the other apps you've seen me use already, and I've tested quite a few games. I think with the Juice Defender I got the Quick Boost too. The Quick Boost might have been another app though, I'm not sure. But these are some of the apps that I have on, and some of the few little games I have on. And you know, another thing you want to do is, I have this, as I always use, is my micro SD, which I put in my computer. I always go ahead, and no matter what my micro SD card is, no matter what it is, I go ahead and I reformat it in my computer. I reformat it even before I put it into my tablet. I reformat it anyhow before I stick it in there, in case I've had some stuff on it previously and everything. I just want to make sure it's fresh before it goes in. So anyhow, I hope I've covered a few more things and a little bit more about the Trio tablet. And those of you who have gotten the ones that are having problems, I'm sorry. For me, for the $99 I spent on it, I'm getting out of it what I want. There are some things this tablet is definitely not going to do. It's a first tablet, and it's a 10-inch tablet, and some of the other things, it can be pretty nice. So for me, it's doing what I want. For those of you who's not, take it back, get another one, try again if you want. Otherwise, move on to something else that is maybe more in comfortable range. Something like that HP 7-inch with the Intel Atom chip. It seemed like it was a pretty good tablet. Or the Hensing Zero tablet. The one I did have for a while, it was a really good little tablet. It had a really good clear picture too. So, and ending this, I'd like to thank everybody for the likes. Please like my videos, and I appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. Anything else, go ahead and shoot your questions to me, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Like and subscribe, and like I said, I appreciate everything and your support. And this is Arc Matter, and thanks for watching my video.